Go. Yes, we are live. I'm here with a couple of superstars. Now, look, this isn't going to be a long sort of Q&A and sort of success session, which is how I want to sort of approach this. But I'm actually joined right now with a couple of success superstars and business partners of myself. That I've become to grow real amazing relationships. Katie there, Miss Katie Darcis there, over in Ontario, Canada, and Mr. Tommy Agrest there in Amsterdam, in the Netherlands. And what I really want from this is to highlight what it takes to be a winner, because this, the reason why these individuals are with me right now is because of their performances and commitment to success over the past sort of 30, 45 days. In the space of entrepreneurship and business, and really being about executing results. Okay, so this is going to be sort of very results focused, very performance focused, and essentially highlighting for those that are listening to this what it really takes to become an individual of success, which is the progressive realization of a worthy goal, and actually the process in doing that. So, welcome, guys. You guys good?
Yeah,
Amazing.
happy to be here.
You guys good? Excellent, excellent. First of all, obviously want to congratulate you on winning a cruise. What? Who's been on a cruise? Have you guys? Any of you guys been on a cruise before?
Never.
Never.
First time.
Fantastic, fantastic. So obviously, I want to talk a little bit about your guys' stories, and obviously because of the amazing company and the space that we're in, you guys have been able to really not only achieve some amazing passive residual income, utilize our investment space, but be blessed because of your performances with an amazing cruise. And do you actually know where you're going yet on the cruise?
No.
No, you don't know where it actually is yet. Okay, that's cool. That's cool. I didn't know if you did or not. Brilliant, brilliant. Well, but so I just want to start, and obviously, ladies first. Kate, I'd love to hear, who you are for those that are watching, who you are, and I'd love to hear just a little bit about your background and why it is that you stepped into this space of success. I know sometimes you do question that, but why is it you stepped into this space, and what really drove you to do something, become a rebellious individual in this world and go out and make, what you are, make it happen in a big way?
Yeah, absolutely. So, hi everybody. I'm Katie from Canada, 30 years of age, and I come from a background in traditional education. I became a school teacher because I was that student that was rebellious. I hated being told what to do, and I wanted to evolve the education system, but little did I know is I was going to have the policy and the curriculum. So, I was hitting my head for the longest time, and then I stepped into entrepreneurship. And before I met Elliot, once again, I was hitting my head against the wall, attempting to get these results, and it still wasn't working for me. And I don't think I actually realized what success felt like, what it looked like, and I'm still learning every single day what it truly looks like and what it's calling on me to do and be. And the reason I said yes to success is because you said it earlier today, Elliot, it's like the yin and yang. A job and freedom do not go together. So if you really want freedom, you're going to have to step out into entrepreneurship and learn what it looks like to be a successful business owner. And that's why I said yes to specifically, is because you've already created success not only in your life, but in the life of many people worldwide. So that's why I said yes to stepping out of the job world, because I knew I wasn't going to be able to create the lifestyle I wanted unless I stepped into being an effective business owner.
Amazing, amazing. And just so we know, what background have you actually come from when it comes to family life, and when it comes to sort of who you've been around, up to this point, before obviously we met, maybe, or before you just went on this success sort of pursuit, as it were?
Everyone around me has always fit into the role of a job. I'm actually the first person in my family who went to post-secondary. So going to post-secondary and becoming an elementary teacher was already like incredible success for my family. And when I was making the decision to step away from that, it was it was a rebellious act. Everyone's like, what are you doing? You have benefits, you have a pension, and how could you do that after you spent thousands of dollars in a post-secondary? So it was frowned upon, and it's still in the process of being frowned upon on what I'm taking action towards. So when I got the news that I won this cruise, what did I do? I sent that message.
Yeah.
Just so you know, your daughter just won a cruise for her business production.
Amazing.
So everyone around me has always had the job role, the job mentality, the 9 to 5 mentality. So I knew that if I wanted to get new results, I'm not going to go ask a fat person for
Mm,
results that I'm going to get in the gym, just as
right.
I'm not going to go ask one of my friends and families what it looks like to be a business owner when they've only ever been an employee their whole life.
Yeah. Perfect. Okay. Appreciate that. No, I love that. Absolutely love that. And we're going to come back. I've got a couple of questions for you guys. But Tommy, brother, obviously you've been with myself now for the best part of
40.
around 50 days, kind of about 50
Yeah,
days.
yeah,
About
not too
50
long.
days. Obviously, you came straight in. I know Katie felt it. You definitely, had an impact on us all. So your brother, you inspire me, and I know that I'm not going to go too much into your story, but I want you to sort of share. Obviously based out there in Amsterdam, in the Netherlands. I'm looking forward to getting out, out there as I am Ontario, Canada as well. But brother, I'd love to hear, your background, where you've come from. What you'd really been a part of up to the point where we sort of met. And what helped you or urged you to make that decision into entrepreneurship and into making it happen for yourself, brother?
Yeah, so basically, okay, I'll just introduce I'm Tommy. I'm 22 years old. Um, I was always bad at, having somebody tell me what to do. I just can't stand that, every time like I could never keep a job for more than 3 months. I either got fired or I quit. So yeah, it was one of those two. And yeah, my parents really do have the job mentality. They're like, you need to work hard for everything you've got. And you can't trust other people. Really, this, really Soviet mentality, because that's where they come from. So yeah, they always encouraged me to go to university, and they still do. They still do. Um, and just to go to university, get a good certificate for security. If something goes wrong with my business, right? And then just to get a job, right?
Okay.
So as far as the people that I'm around are concerned, yeah, I just realized when I started with you that I was just around the wrong people, really.
Hmm.
None of them, I mean, almost none of them even discuss the topic of money. Like, not even that. And when you start talking about money with them, like they just don't care. Like I've noticed, like the people who have jobs, or the people who are broke, they don't want to discuss money because mentally they have a negative relationship with money. So they think it's something bad, or having a lot. They're like, oh, but I don't need a lot of money. Money doesn't buy happiness. But then they do more money, but they just can't come to terms with it,
Hmm.
right?
Hmm. Hmm.
So
Amazing,
yeah.
brother. So what was it that really what when you made that decision? Because it's not
Mhm.
easy. It's not easy in this world at all. You are liable for your performance and production and earning your own check, let's say. What is it that drove you to make that decision? And had you tried anything before meeting myself sort of 50 days ago, brother?
Yes, I've tried many things, doing many things myself. I always tried doing things myself, and I was still broke. So I was like, "Huh, Tom, I'm a very smart guy, and I know that, but why wasn't I getting results?" Right? I was really puzzled by that. And yeah, part of it was my environment, but another part of it was that I was just trying to do everything by myself. I needed a mentor. So I tried like e-commerce, I tried YouTube, and yeah, I only spent money, I never earned money. I tried also some other some random courses on the internet, but also no results. But when I came in contact with you, and the reason why I really wanted to stick with you was that yeah, it was not an easy decision to make, of course, because of my circumstances, but basically everything you say is true, and I respond to common sense. I like
Mhm.
logic.
Yep.
yeah, I just really like common sense. I'm an ultra logical person.
Mhm.
So if I hear somebody who's speaking facts and I'm like, okay, I'm in.
Mm.
I just couldn't say no to you because of
Yeah.
that.
Okay, amazing. And what would I know you really, really hit it in a big way. What did you earn over your first sort of 5 days, brother, when you first got obviously never been in this space before, the space of sort of, networking and building an organization all over the world and that, really evolving streams of income. What was your check in the first 5 days, brother? Because I know you came in and had a big impact.
Yeah. So in the first 5 days I already paid off my subscription, like I already made $400.
Hmm.
Yeah, so that was
Amazing.
I've never had any made any money online, so that was amazing to see.
Amazing. Okay, brilliant, brilliant. Well, now we've got an introduction to yourselves. I really want to just hit a couple topics. Not going to be here, a long time at all. But first of all, I know, I'll sort of go, to you first, Katie. When it comes to performance, and when it comes to being liable for your performance, what's really helped you to bring? Because obviously, you guys have both right now over the past 40 days have been highlighted as the top two individuals in the company when it comes to production and when it comes to really really helping a lot of people in a big way. So what do you think, Katie, has been what do you focus on when it comes to performance on a daily basis to achieve the results that you have?
The key things that I focus on to achieve performance are having a positive mindset of the voice. As you know, I mean, my inner critic is very, very strong. So being able to have the awareness and recognize, and then being able to rewrite that perception with your perception and to see the value, to own my value, and knowing that, we hear these sayings over time and time again. The work instills the worth. Commitment to continuity will bring about emotional stability. So I keep being given these golden nuggets, and I need to ask myself, if I don't feel good, am I going to let that impact my production? Or am I going to use that as energy to fuel my engine and continue to bring about results which I know are going to make me feel good?
Yeah.
So to really allow the business and the production to be worked with the system that is created over 100 millionaires,
Hmm. Hmm.
or to allow my feelings to impact how I behave. Is it going to be the system,
Yeah.
or is it going to be the emotions that impact my behavior? And making that decision every single day,
Hmm.
because yes, I didn't know what the cost of success was going to be, and I still am learning.
Hmm.
However, I can't go back because it's way too painful.
Hmm.
And then the other thing with continuing to improve my production is allowing myself to let go, let
Hmm.
go of my old thoughts, ideas, beliefs, behaviors, and my old identity. Because if I want to achieve my goal, I need to fully shift
Hmm.
into a new person, a new character.
Hmm.
So studying that every single day.
So
So master of my
yeah,
thoughts and the system.
love it. But I love the way you give yourself that choice between it's this or it's this, and it is a success thing. It's either this and it's not the system. It's not what's going to take me to. And like Tommy said about the logic, it's that's how you have to start thinking. It's either not results or in alignment with the system we have that works, or I'm going to get results by putting in place the behaviors that my mentor is telling me to put in place, and I'm gonna commit to that continuity, like you say, and everything else is going to fall in line because of my behaviors and making that decision every day to focus on if I do what my mentor is telling me to do and the behaviors that are involved with that, the system will take care of my results. I love that. Absolutely love it. Tommy, over to you, bro.
Yes, so for me it was really very simple. Like I just hated the life that I was living. And I really was seeking for a way out. I just wanted freedom so bad, you know. And yeah, then I met you, a person who could really make it happen for me. And I just decided to do exactly what you said. I just decided to trust you.
Mm-hmm.
Um, and yeah, like I basically for me, like even now, like I'm willing to give up my whole life that I now am living to live you
That's
know, to
massive.
live the life of freedom that I want.
That's
I really don't mind if I lose like my friends or contacts or like, you know, friends. I figured out that the people that I were on weren't really my friends after all. But um,
that's
yeah,
massive.
like for me, it like no matter what it takes, um, if I'll be alone by the end of this, which I won't be because I will be with new people. But yeah, for me that's just my mindset.
Mm. That's a
And
huge
I just
majority.
called everyone that I knew and just took massive action in my first month.
The fact you're willing to give up everything you knew now for what you want, bro, that's the key. That's literally the key. And that's unique, brother. That's wicked. Amazing. Right. So next I want to know this, and I'll start with you, Katie. What's the biggest since putting in place the behaviors you have, obviously learning how we work and how to really utilize the system that we have. What's the biggest thing that you've learned about yourself?
What's the biggest thing I've learned about myself? Um, where I'm at.
Mm,
I
right.
didn't know where I was at. I
Yeah.
thought I was further along than I was before I started working with you guys.
Hmm.
Uh, and I guess it showed up it showed me a very, what would I say, just like gave me a reality check and a painful mirror, and things that, yes, I've been told my entire life, and things that I've known but I've dismissed and continued to live my life
Yeah.
because I have a very stubborn personality. So being, being given that mirror and looking at these character traits of mine one last time,
Mm,
and then acknowledging them and saying, okay, enough is enough. Uh I need to let go of this, and I need to solve this, and then replace this poor habit or behavior with a positive one.
hmm
So I would say that that's the biggest thing is with myself. And then, yeah, I guess just learning how stubborn I am. And then also, I'd say the biggest thing that was it, I don't know what the exact statistic is, but 90 something percent of humans have the belief that they're not enough.
mm,
So that has been a constant wrestle with
yeah.
my subconscious
Yeah.
mind.
Yeah.
And the ability to receive is huge for me. And that's one thing
Hmm.
that I've been shown and that I need to work on.
A lot of people find out how much they actually value themselves when they get into a situation where they can win, and they're going to be measured. Their ability to see themselves in a certain way is going to determine how much they see themselves as a winner, or find out that. So rewriting that narrative in a narrative, I know has been a big thing for you. And it's a pleasure to I know some days it's that wrestle with who I used to be and the results I want and the person I want to become. And that's but that your ability to highlight where you're at, and actually that mirror is the process of saying, well, this is what a winner looks like. Let me compare myself, because this environment, not compare yourself in I mean, see where I'm at. A lot of people don't like seeing where they're at because you can't hide from where you're at. And I know Tommy knows this as well, but you can't hide from who you are. And a lot of people don't like who they are. So they don't like a process like this. Because the only way that you earn more income in the space of entrepreneurship is by getting to know yourself and making yourself better. And that for a lot of people can be a very scary place, because they have to confront all the things that maybe, like you said, you've kept with you that weren't going to see you be a success. So, Katie, I love that. Tommy, over to you.
Yeah, so for me, it was actually kind of the same thing. And I was already a pretty self-aware person. I was honest with myself, but really this business really revealed to me and also it drives me to improve myself because that's why I love this business a lot as well, because the more your results are a direct reflection of the person that you are. So if I'm not getting enough results, it's because of myself. And I
Mhm.
realized that there's still like many things that I need to work on, like as a person, a lot of negative ideas in my subconscious mind that I must clean up before I can really get the results that I want. And that's why it's very exciting for me that as Katie said, it reveals exactly where you are at. And it might be scary for some people, but for me, I really love it actually. Because I was ready for that. And I was really looking for, you know, the person and the opportunity and the circumstances that could really show me what I needed to work on. So
Love
yeah.
it, love it. So, couple more things then. Couple more things. Love that, Tommy. Thank you, thank you. So, Katie, I'll start with you. So, what are you most proud of? You know, obviously, you guys have both been highlighted right now at the top of the company for your performance and production from a business perspective, and you know, really been highlighted in that way. I think is something to be super proud of. But what is it you're proud of up to this point? What you know, from a personal level, what are you super proud of?
On a personal level, I'm proud of the fact that I've stayed with something for as long as I have this time around. Uh, and you know, as painful as it can be at sometimes, rather than punching at the wall, I've punched through the wall to get the new result. And yeah, I would say just, you know, yeah, the ability, and then also I'd say the thing that I personally feel most proud of is going to all of the events and meeting people uh in multiple locations that are within the company and who have seen me on the Zooms that I didn't even know, and them coming up to me, asking me questions and feeling inspired from me. So I was unconsciously leading people in me simply doing the work, and that was very rewarding for me to experience. So naturally becoming a better leader is what I'm most proud of.
Love it. Love it. Love that. Tommy, over to you, brother.
Yeah, so for me, it was that um, I just decided to really, how can I say that? I'm really proud of the fact that that what I deep down know was right for me, that I started just doing that and owning that. And that, um, yeah, I started taking action based on what I thought was true and making decisions for myself, instead of listening to the people around me and buying into the opinions of people who haven't got the results that I want, and basically telling them no, and starting to respect myself more because I could say no to them now.
Great answers. They're really good answers. Love that. Right. So I want to wrap this up, bring this to a landing. So I want you to, Katie, I want you to tell us what you're most excited about from here onwards. And I want you to leave the viewer with something that you would let them know to focus on, to take on or embody that of a winner. So what you're excited about, and something you give the viewer to help them with their success in embodying becoming the winner that want to become.
So I'm most excited about the shifts that are continuing to happen. Not only like the physical results, but like how I energetically feel like waking up and it's like something's shifted. Okay, ready for the next thing. So, in that being said, shifting more from the employee way of thinking, feeling, and behaving to the free woman of thinking, feeling, and behaving, and really getting to experience residual income has been like super cool because I've never had that. So understanding that. And then one thing I would love to leave the listeners is that you might be starting out your entrepreneurship journey, business endeavors, and thinking, oh my goodness, how am I going to do this when I have all these other responsibilities, these other roles, and I already don't have enough time? How am I going to manage my time? And the thing I want to tell you about that is it's not a matter of managing your time, it's a matter of you managing your activities. And that being said, is we all have 24 hours in a day. It's a matter of how focused can you be to effectively complete the most important prioritized activities in your life.
Love it. Absolutely love it. That's a real productive answer. I love that. Brilliant. And Tommy, over to you, bro. What are you most excited about from, you know, from here? I know we've both you guys spoke about a lot. I know you're both going to be over here in the next sort of few weeks, but Tommy, what are you most excited about, brother? And leave the the listener right now with something that they can really grab onto to help them with really taking their life to the next level and leading the way?
Basically, and this is actually quite obvious, but really not many people, just not many people do this. Like, just when you want something, just really just find somebody who has the results that you want. It's really very simple, but just people just really are very hard-headed, and they just don't, they're like, oh, I know this better, I know that better, I want to do it my way. And then they just keep on getting the same results year in, year out, year in, year out, and they're wondering why. As I was wondering why, because I was trying to do everything myself, trying to do everything from my own understanding. So just find a good person, and don't just listen to everyone. Just find one good person to listen to, and just listen to what they say. And um, yeah, it will really change you. That's
Amazing.
it.
What are you most excited about as well, brother? What are you most excited about?
What I'm most excited about is um, meeting everyone at the event, and making new connections, making new friends, and people, and finally like being around people who I really resonate with and who are like-minded, really having and start having really productive conversations and having the right conversations. Because in the past, I couldn't. I thought just people were like, I've been told by people that, Tommy, you're autistic, Tommy, you're socially awkward. I thought I was socially awkward because I couldn't have a normal conversation with people. But that was, I figured out that was because I was just around the wrong people. Now I have no problem talking to people
Yeah.
in this community. I have
Yeah.
zero issues here, but you know, with the
Yeah.
other people I did. So that's what I'm excited about, meeting people that I really resonate with, and having just quality relationships.
Love it, love it, guys. I know you guys are itching to get back to work and get productive and that good stuff. What I want to say is just, I love you guys both. Keep doing what you're doing, keep becoming the people you are, keep inspiring me and all of us. Congratulations, enjoy your cruise. I'll obviously have my passport ready, and and I just want to say, yeah, I'm so happy. God, universe, whatever you want to call it, brought our paths in alignment. I'm excited to see you guys, help more people, earn more income, become more of the people that you are already. And I appreciate you. All right. Cheers, guys. Look, I want everyone to please
Thank you.
write down some you like in the comments, like it, subscribe, share this with other people. I think this was an amazing chat with some huge value. And I just want to say thank you to you guys for giving your time today. All right.
Thank
Cheers,
you.
guys. Thank you now.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.